Whew. Yo guys, that was tight scheduling. I'm just refreshing my browser here. Just make sure it's all good. Are we here? Are we live? Are we living? Yeah, we are. Yeah, hi guys. Welcome to Sunday and Elite. Back here exploring. Why not? They seem to be popular, so we're doing it. Right, I'm just going to check everything is correct. I think I've got everything running. Market connector, observatory core. Still doesn't have the galactic exploration catalog working properly because it doesn't show distances, so thank you very much. Guys, welcome. Bumblebee, Steve Zodiac, and Mr. Grey. Oh, right. Sorry, I'm having belches, so I can't talk at the same time. I just had to stuff a sandwich down my face. So, yeah, I might be a bit windy, gassy. Right, so we have 128 jumps remaining. There's nothing in this system that we need to focus on. Pretty sure of that. And it's got dark here as well. So I'm hearing that Frontier have revamped their website. Ooh. I don't know. I haven't been to it yet. Majok, good evening, sir. 07. Well, yeah, it'd be nice. It would be nice. I don't think so, but it would be nice. Right, let's make the next jump and see what awaits us. Right, let's get this old crate off the ground and point it up into some more black stuff. I've started watching, well, I say started watching, only the first episode so far, but I've started watching Star Trek Strange New Worlds because I haven't seen any of that yet. I know, right? Yeah, no, but I haven't seen any, so I thought, I'll just, you know, kick off with the first episode. It was alright, it wasn't too bad. Yeah, I know the guy who plays Captain Pike from that TV series Hell on Wheels, which if you haven't seen that, just do yourself a favor and go watch Hell on Wheels. It's so good. It's like watching a movie version of Red Dead Redemption. I don't know, but it's centered around like a railway. It's so good. It's so good. And bad guys, there's a particularly bad guy in it. Yeah, definitely watch Hell on Wheels. Wheels of the train, no doubt. Anyone seen it? Anyone watched Hell on Wheels? Mr. Bohannon. Right, I'm guessing we're not getting a fuel prediction because we need to jump first. And we have unnamed as well for some reason. Is that what you guys are seeing as well? Oh yeah, I wonder why. Maybe we'll get in here and we'll be alright. It might be because I started Elite after running OBS and stuff and Market Connector. And we're stuck. Stuck in a... there we go. Alright, hold on. Let me see if I can just... let me see if I can refresh what's going on here. So what are we looking at, guys? What are we looking at? We're looking at ship data, right? Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, it's certainly not unnamed. Okay. And the fuel is not there either. So what's going on? What's going on? Let's see if I can quickly fix this. And we can be on our way. There we go. We got the ship name up, so hopefully the fuel's coming up next. There's the fuel amount. And the jumps, of course, now it doesn't know. I cannot win. Right, let's go out to here. Oh, realistic is easier. So there. Hey, we had 127 jumps. I wonder if now we clear it and replot. I was thinking, guys, I know it would take forever and a day. Hello, Craig. I know it would take forever and a day, but maybe just for a little while. Just for a little while. We can switch to the economic route. Economic routing. That would probably check, yeah, 119 now. It's chopped off 8 jumps. So yeah, I'm just thinking, if we did economic routing to here, we'd probably be looking around, I don't know, 1,000 jumps or something. Yeah, Steve. Yeah. It was a good series, wasn't it? It was good. Yeah, the Swede. Hello, Sir. Are we there yet? Yep. Yep. We just had to turn around and go back, pick up a toothbrush. But yeah, we were there. Okay, 119 jumps for some reason. Okay, system map. Anything discovered? No, let's do it. Let's do it. Right, so length of stream today? Until my head says no. Oh, that might be ages. Well, not too long. Not crazy. Ooh. We have a rocky ice world. So the ices are there, the rockies are there, but the rocky ices are here. And we were so close to an Earth-like there, but unfortunately, nothing. We have a bio. We have a bio. It's only one, so we don't know what it is, except we know it's bacteria. And it's the first one we did, body 2, terraformable, so we need, well, we're going to be probing that regardless, whether we go down for the bacteria or not. So yeah, I think if today's stream goes okay in terms of the overlay, without any hiccups, major hiccups, I think we can probably get it out there. Maybe I'll what was I going to say? Maybe I'll release it at first to members and patrons, and then no, I won't. I'll release it all in one go, guys. But to those who are members and patrons, thank you so much for your support. It makes a massive difference to me. And yeah, you are legends in my mind. Okay, so we have 3 bodies, each with bacteria. What type? Let's have a look. It's probably the cheapy one. Well, yeah, I mean, minimum, so it's reckoning on all 3 Bacterium Cerberus 1.70, 1.69, let's get it right, 1.69 million. So it's about 7.4 million with footfall. Then we have the terraformable planet. But on planet number 1, body 1, it could also be Bacterium Tela, which is worth 1.95. I don't know if my head's ready for this today. Right, so let's go check out. I wonder how many jumps the route would be if it was in economic mode. Jesus. What's the point of getting a Caspian if you're going to do economic mode, right? Well, the point is to be an explorer and not to do big hops, but to do little ones and discover the most. Yeah, I don't want to do another emergency drop. Please don't let me do one of those again. I actually wanted to not do Elite today and do something else because I've done so much Elite. But I couldn't find anything I could be bothered with. I do have a new puzzle game coming up, guys, which looks interesting. Let's just say that. It's not released yet, but I have it because I was granted a key for it, so I do have it. But it looks interesting, so more on that, so stay tuned. Yeah, it's a puzzle game which sounds like, oh god, no, this looks good. It's like I looked at the game, I saw it and I thought, ooh, this is interesting, maybe I'll request a key, and then I found out that I was pre-approved already for it. So I had an email already about that exact same game saying you've been pre-approved for this. So great, I got it. Let's go down and see what's down there, guys, which one it is. So yeah, more on that later. The concept of it is something I've not seen before, so I'm actually looking forward to it. Yeah, puzzle games. Remember the ones we used to play? What was it? The box or something? The box. And then there's one called Box's Lost Fragments as well. Yeah. Yeah, no, this one is a little bit different. You know what, guys? I've just been sat at the computer. I mean, I've been sat at the computer for a little while now. But I don't know. I don't know if it's the movement of the game or whatever, but it's doing my freaking head in already. Let's see how it all goes. Oh, Jesus, that was loud. Holy Christ. Volume down. Yes, that ejection from the ship there was just came through my subwoofer like crazy. Anyway. Yep. Is it Cerberus? Is it Cerberus? Aye, it is. Isn't it? That's what Cerberus looks like as far as I'm concerned. Right. Oh, I landed the frickin' thing. I put the landing gear down already. Come on. Play the game. Yeah, the room, I originally played it on my iPad, yeah. Was that lagged or what? Because normally you see the doors opening. Okay. Ooh, it's a good thing I didn't choose to sim race. Jesus. One day, guys, I'm going to stream Grand Prix 4, which is the 4th iteration of one of the racing sims that I started life on. One of my first ones ever was Grand Prix, and then Grand Prix 2, Grand Prix 3. But Grand Prix 4, I think I pretty much got it working on my PC. So I definitely want to do a stream with that. I play it with the keyboard. Don't do it with the wheel. It's so good. If it wasn't for that, I would never have been a sim racer. I don't think. It's just so well made. Even today, it plays well. Alright, so it has monitored that it's a first footfall. That's nice. Ooh. Right where my ship is. So now that we're landing on by the shadow of the ship, if I request docking, is it going to move? No, it actually doesn't move at all. Temperature's warm, 43.4. Oh, that's changed, 167. What have I got, air conditioning? How can it work out an average temperature of 47 and then do a temperature of 169? Show me this planet. Oh, I don't know what that is in Kelvin, but 229 to 448. We must be on the 448. And the... Wait a minute. I just want to check this out, guys. So, if I get me calculator out, 448 is the hottest on the daytime side, right? Minus... No, not minus, plus. Plus 229, which is the temperature on the dark side. On the dark side. Right? And that comes to 677. Now divide it by 2, and you get 338.5. So, convert. That's your mean temperature. Convert 338.5 Kelvin to centigrade. If it's 47, I'll be well impressed. 65. Okay. So where did it get 47 from? Calculating the mean temperature. Anyway, we are on the daytime side, so it's a bit hotter. I wonder if it's taking the shade into account. Because you know when we go under the shade, the temperature drops. Has it dropped? No. Wait a minute. Temperature 168. In the shadow of the ship, 134. So I wonder if it's calculating that 65-degree average and taking away the fact that we're inside the ship. No, it's not, because the temperature's back up to 168 now. Anyway, who knows? Do I need to scan? Yeah. Come on then. Find a spot. Bacteria on slopes. Nightmare. Hey, Golden Samurai. That was a Kurd nerd what? Landing. I don't even know what a Kurd nerd landing is. I haven't been monitoring his landings, let's put it that way. I know sometimes he does slam it down like I do, which is, I think that's how you're supposed to, well, that's how you should treat these things. Just slam them down. Oh, almost crash? Did I almost crash? Nah. I'm safe. I'm alright. Oh, jeez. I thought I was miles away. Oh, thank you, Madjog. Oh, thank you, man.
Thank you at Madjog58 for your kind £9.99 super chat for the anything you need, buddy.
Thank you so much, man. Appreciate it. Yeah. I'll put it towards my Nvidia 5070 Ti fund. That's anything I need. Thank you, man. I appreciate it so much. Oh, it wouldn't go back up again. It ducked down and it wouldn't go back up. Come on, Nomad. I am Nomad. That's what I think of. I am Nomad. Remember that? Star Trek, the original series? The probe that they got on board? I am Nomad. That's all I think of when I hear this. I wonder if that's the inspiration. I mean, they got this ship inspired off the old Enterprise. Okay, NX-01. We're done here, aren't we? Yeah, so skedaddle. Now the other planets which got a BIOS are the same. Planets 2 and 3. So we won't see that on the screen until... So we had planets 1, 2 and 3. When we jump into Super Cruise, then the... Oh, I hate this hard points bullshit. Then the widget should change back to notable planets, and we should only have 2 and 3 on there because 1 has now been completed. So planet 2 is terraformable, so I'm gonna go and do that one anyway, but I don't know if I'm gonna bother getting the BIOS of it. Ooh, ooh, I knew it. You sell a kidney, yeah. Well, if I find out I've got a duff one, then I'll sell it on eBay or something. Yeah, you got a budget for like, what is it, 900 quid now for a 5070 Ti? Yeah. It just because it gives you that, you get that frame gen and you get the DLSS 4.5 features, you get all that stuff, which Flight Sim has now introduced into Sim Update 6, which has just come out. And Flight Sim has brought back bush trips now in Sim Update 6. So if you fancy a trip around a bush, and who doesn't, then yeah. Oh, I made, for you British people and anybody else who'll understand it, I made up a bad joke today while I was making my coffee this morning. It just, yeah, it just generated in my head like AI would. I can't remember what the bloody lead up to it was now. Oh yeah. Yeah, so apparently the Bisto kids, so you've got to be a certain age to know who the Bisto kids are. But anyway, the Bisto kids have been assaulted, but they caught the guy and charged him with grievous bodily harm. Yeah. I told you it was bad. Why am I mapping? I don't want to go down here. Alright, if I go down on this is one of those that's what he said moments. If I go down on this one, I'm not going down on the other one. There, that's what he said. Okay, we're done. I'll get me caught. Stick to the day job. You wouldn't... That'd be a bit awkward if I was a stand-up comedian. I've always wanted to try that out. You know those improv places where you can just go to the mic and just do a bit? I've always wanted to just go and try it just to see. It's a bucket list thing. Yeah. Bisto kids, yeah. Remember the I remember a lot of taglines for adverts from the 70s and stuff, like, well, maybe not always 70s, maybe some 80s and 90s and stuff. How long ago was it when, you remember Tango, the orange fizzy drink? Their advert tagline was, "You know when you've been tangoed." So how long ago was that one? That was quite a long time back, wasn't it? Unless they ran with it for ages, but they don't tend to stick to the same taglines for too long. And all because the lady loved a good hard rumpus in the bedroom. That wasn't the tagline. And all because the lady loved milk tray. What was it? Something about something? Is it, do you know, or does she know the secret of the black magic box? Remember the black magic chocolates? Oh, I can't remember. And what was it? Fry's Turkish Delight, full of Eastern promise. There's another bacteria straight ahead then. That's why we got that green line. There it is. Green line, green circle. Ba-da-da-ba-ba. What you guys should do is test me. Like, throw a product, like an advert for a product, and see if I can tell you what the tagline was. I probably won't, because I kind of skipped 30 years of the UK. So there's probably a lot I don't know. But from back then, I remember a lot of them. You know, you guys must remember adverts from when your childhood as well. Tango started in 1992. Yeah, there's some like confectionery and drinks where when you trace them back, some of them came out in like 1800 and something. And it's like, what? What are you talking about? Yeah. Oh, what was Fry's chocolate cream? Fry's chocolate cream. No, I'm getting it mixed up with Fry's Turkish Delight, which was full of Eastern promise. Fry's chocolate cream. Oh, I don't remember. 1992. Oh, 92. Wow, you know when you've been tangoed. You know when you've been tangoed. Oh, remember... way down deep in the middle of the Congo, an apple got a... what was it? A parrot got an apple and an orange and a mango. He put them all together and he did a little... I don't know. Tango, the rest they call a sunny funny one. They call Umbongo. Remember that one? Umbongo? Umbongo living in the Congo. Oh, man. Insufficient? Well, okay. Why am I here? Did I not move? I'm too busy talking, aren't I, guys? I'm losing track. Yeah, Umbongo it was, yeah. And one of the ones we used to like was... I'm going to see if I can do it, guys. I'm going to see if I can do it. The Pepsi one. Come on, I'm going to find it here. Remember the Pepsi advert with the big long word that they came up with? Like, it was their version of, like, supercalifragilistic. So, it was... So, for Pepsi, in the 1970s, came out with lip smack and thirst quench and ace taste and motivate and good buzz and cool talk and high walk and fast live and ever given cool fizz in Pepsi. Remember that? Jesus. People get paid lots and lots of money, don't they, to come up with marketing ideas and stuff, you know, because a tagline just can sell, and yeah, you come up with a good one. Yeah, it's a well-paid thing, I think. I don't know about today, but now you just feed it into AI and say, this is my product, give me a tagline. What we should do, guys, is make up a product that doesn't exist. Just make one up, you know, and then just ask AI to come up with a tagline for it, for a commercial. See what it comes up with. Rice chocolate cream. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's the one. Rice chocolate cream. I said, you know, some of them have been around since 1800 and something. And then I mentioned rice chocolate cream afterwards because I was pretty sure that was the one I was thinking of. That's crazy, isn't it? That is freaking crazy. It's like 160 years old now. And it's still going. Okay, it's got more palm oil and sugar and shit in it, but, you know, it must have been nice back in the day. It was my mum's favourite, that one. Yeah, my mum was like, if we always went to the shop to get something, you know, to eat, mine was Marathon. That was my one, which then became Snickers. Anyway, but yeah, Marathon for me. My mother was Price chocolate cream, and my dad was walnut whip. He used to like the walnut whips. Do you still get those walnut whips? I think you have to get them, like, they're not on the shelf. If you go to in the supermarket and look on the shelf, they're not just there, are they? And then I stopped Marathons and switched to Whisper. Back in the day when it had like proper chocolate in it. Cadbury's just gone to shit now, though. Right, that's this off there. Yep. Yeah, I actually don't buy Cadbury's anymore. They're just gone to crap now. Oh yes, Star, yeah. I'd like to teach the world to sing in perfect harmony. The Coca-Cola advert. Yeah, I remember it. Oh my God, that was a while back. I remember. God, man, talk about showing your age. Frickin' hell, not you, me. Yeah, I remember it. Still boosting up like I'm in the mothership here. Yeah. A finger of fudge is just enough to give your kids a treat, remember? And the other one was only the crumbliest, flakiest chocolate. Tastes like chocolate never tasted before. Cadbury's Flake. Walnut Whip in 1910. Oh my God. It's crazy, isn't it? It looked like a little chocolate Dalek. with a funny hairdo. Yeah, I like the walnut whips, they were nice. It's crazy how far back some of this stuff goes. Alright, Steve, what about Mars Bar? When did Mars Bar come out? I saw a picture the other day of a Mars Bar from like 20-30 years ago. Somebody had found one in a loft or something, in an attic, and they compared it to today's Mars Bar, and of course it was way bigger. It was huge back then, and the reason it's not, do you know the reason why it's not the same size today as it was then? It's because of inflation. Because the chocolate companies are saying if we keep it at the same size as it was back then, it's going to cost so much that people aren't going to pay the price, so the only way to do it is to shrink it down. That's the BS they came out with. They use cheaper ingredients now, don't they? They don't even use cocoa so much anymore. It's all palm oil anyway, so... Oh, the Hamlet cigar advert, yeah. Ding, ding. Happiness is a mild cigar. No. What was it? Is it happiness or happiness is a mild cigar. From Benson and Hedges. Right? Something like that, isn't it? Mars by 1932. Ah, right. No, or is it Hamlet? Yeah, it's Hamlet, not Happiness. Hamlet, the mild cigar from Benson and Hedges. Yeah. When advertising tobacco was doable. Remember back in the 50s and 60s, they used to advertise cigarettes like it was healthy. You'd see doctors smoking them. Yeah. You would improve your health. Have a, what is it? Woodbine. Yeah. Sure, doc. Remember the Green Cross Man as well? David Prowse, the Darth Vader guy. Look left, look right, and look left again. The Green Cross Man. You don't get adverts like that anymore, teaching kids about safety. Not that they'd be watching it, because they're too busy texting and Instagramming. Happiness isn't it a mild cigar though? Happiness is a cigar called Hamlet. Oh, Happiness is a cigar called Hamlet, the mild cigar from Benson and Hedges. That's what it is in full, isn't it? I'm pretty sure. Yeah, you're right there, Star. Happiness is a cigar called Hamlet, and then it would be the mild cigar from Benson and Hedges. Yeah. Jeez. Oh, and by the way, I know it's been like decades later, but apparently the sale is still on at Debenhams. They always advertise a sale, but it's like it was permanent. Yeah. Adverts, by comparison, adverts today are bland, corporate, forgettable. They're just horrible. I don't like them. And you know this thing where when the adverts come on, the volume's always louder? Well, there was a thing, like, because they do that in Spain as well, right? So, but you know, like on British TV, at least you get like end of part 1, and then you know the adverts are coming, and then it's part 2. In Spain, they don't do that. In Spain, you'd be watching something, and suddenly, boof, adverts. There would be no warning. It would just come on, and the volume would be a lot louder. And I think they actually had to pass a law where they had to lower the volume and it to a more manageable level. It's still louder, but it used to be really loud. Like you had to. I think it was so that if you went to make a tea or a coffee in the kitchen while the adverts were on, you could still bloody hear them. I think that's what the point was. Oh, nasty, man. And now when adverts come on, I just mute. I've got the mute button right there. I just mute it straight away. Yeah, can't be bothered with them. They're just annoying. They're just so annoying. Not as annoying as ads on the phone when you're trying to play a game. Not that level of annoying. That's Jedi level of annoyance, that is. Especially on games where you don't have a pay to remove the ads option. I wouldn't mind, but it's like the same advert every time you play. It's the same game. That stupid king trying to get out of his bloody predicament that he's in. If I played that game, I'd purposely want to kill him. Oh, isn't it the bane of everything though, advertising? It's everywhere, especially with the internet. You can't get away from it. There we go. I've heard of a little hack though, but I better not say it on YouTube because it's about YouTube, but there is a little hack you can do if you don't have an ad blocker to watch the video without ads. But there may be a way of me telling you. How do I do this? Wait a sec, guys. I'm just going to test this, because if it works, surely it can't be a real thing. No, that didn't work. No, maybe they've patched it. Okay, it was just a modification you could do to the URL of the video, and it would show it to you without ads. Doesn't work, not on the one I just tried. So let's go down and get this lovely juicy bacteria from Danone, which contains Bifidus digestivum and ceramide R. No, ceramide R is shampoo, isn't it? Contains ceramide R. Yeah, so might as well get these bios. What the hell? I'm here, so. So in the system total will be, well, we're going to find out right now. 25.35 million for these 3 planets. That's not bad, is it, for 3? Oh, Cerberus is 8.4 million. I said 7.4. My calculations were off. I shall get a new chip. Yes, 8.4. So 25 million extra for this entire system. 8.4 million, 8.45 million per planet. That's okay. Doesn't take long to cover 500 meters in this thing. Did I land on it? I did. Yes, I remember. Yes, Leonard Rossiter. Yeah, I was thinking of it, but I was thinking of it earlier, but I couldn't think of what the. I know that John Collins always used to spill the drink on him, right? Or he always got it spilled on him. Yeah, I remember the Cinzano adverts. Yeah. And wasn't Lorraine Chase in them as well? When the guy in the bar said, "You truly drafted it, you truly wafted in from paradise," and she says, "Nah, Luton Airport." Remember that one? Remember that one? You see, you know they're good adverts because you remember them to this day. There's adverts that were out like 3 months ago. I don't even know. They did proper good marketing back then. Now it's just people freaking singing and stuff. Oh, it just gets on my tits. What was that bank advert where there was always dancing? And that the guy, Howard, with the glasses and stuff. What was, yeah, Paul, exactly, yeah. Oh, is that Dubonnet? I would never have remembered that it was Dubonnet. Halifax, oh my god, the Halifax adverts. Oh god. Oh god, oh god. That's when... Oh, Campari, yeah, that was it. Campari. Yeah, that's when after the Halifax ads hit, that's when you know that, you know, we would accept any old crap. Oh my god, they were just the... See, Halifax used to be, get a little extra help from the Halifax. And then it went, which was nice and simple. TSB was the bank that likes to say yes, you know. Did I? Yeah, I did. Where's my ship? Yeah, and then Howard, I don't remember his name, Howard whatever his face came along. Oh yeah, oh, the robots for the Smash adverts, yes. Yes, they eat them with their steely knives. Yeah. For mash, get smash. I always used to think it was like 4 mash, like F, like the number 4, which didn't make sense, but I always thought it was that 4 mash. What? What's the number 4 got to do with it? But it isn't. It's 4 FOR. For mash, get smash, right? Yeah. God almighty. Yeah, the robot. And remember the PG Tips adverts with the chimps? Removal guys, they were removal men and yeah, I can't do the Halifax tune. I know it in my head, but I can't pitch it properly. No, maybe if I did it louder, I don't know. But yeah, I know what it is. What? Oh, remember. Okay, what's this one? When a man. What is it? When a man. Is it when a man puts his hand on a woman or something? What was that one? Oh, when a woman puts her hand on a man. The product was this shitty cologne or whatever, high karate, remember that? When a woman. I don't know what it was. It was when a man or when a woman does something. And now that I've said when a man, in my head is when a man loves a woman. See? Just my brain makes these connections and it's like this ongoing battle I have to not medicate, what's the word? To calm it down. They don't make them like they used to. No. You tell the kids of today that they won't believe you. Yeah, and kids programs were better back then too. Kids programs back then were just freaking awesome. Rhubarb and Custard, Mr. Ben, Trumpton, Thunderbirds, and Multicolored Swap Shop. I mean, we had it all. We had it all. It was just amazing. We even had news for kids, didn't we? John Craven's news round was for the kids, wasn't it? It was on for 5 minutes. Why don't you remember that? Just switch off your television set and go do something less boring instead. Yeah, Dad, you know the piano's on my 40. You hum it, son, I'll play it. Yeah, excellent. Yeah, it was better back then, wasn't it? What the hell happened, man? Just people just not creative anymore, I don't know. We've lost creativity, I think, in many things. You know, like I was going to say cars, but if you look at high-end supercars, hypercars, no, the creativity's still there. But on the everyday cars, you know, that we have today, they all look like each other. You know, I remember years ago I saw this car and I thought, ooh, that's a nice BMW. Looks really nice because it looked like one. It was a Volvo. I thought, what is going on? They're all sharing each other's chassis and drivetrains, and just the cars look boring. I mean, there is one particular manufacturer I'm thinking of where just every car looks boring, but I don't want to say what it is in case somebody owns one. Oh, I don't want to offend anybody. Hello, Frankie Jazz. How you doing? Actually, there's two companies that make really boring-looking cars, but at least one of them has got, you know, some of the best reliability on their side. You know, so they do have that. The other one, I've never owned one. I will never own one. So I can't say. Yeah, you might not take offense. All right, if I say it, no one take offense. It's just my opinion, which doesn't count for anything. But I'll tell you the first one, which is Toyota, right? So Toyota, boring-looking cars, bland, beige. The new Corolla's nice. Okay, let's put that one aside. The new little Corolla and the GR one, that's nice. But apart from that, like, they're boring. They're horrible looking things. And Lexus as well. Lexus and Toyota are the two most, you know, like the most reliable cars you can get. And, you know, engineering wise, yeah, top shelf. But the car's boring. Honda as well. I've had 4 Hondas in my life. They were nice. You know, they were reliable as anything. But today's ones, forgettable. But the one car make I think I would never own. Sorry. See if you can guess. See if you can guess. I'm not going to say it's British. It's German. But when they come to, or when in Britain, it has a different name. So that should make it really easy. That should make it really, really easy to guess what it is. Oh, MR2s, yeah, but we're talking years back. Years back, they had some good stuff. The Supra, which they've redone, that's actually quite nice. But they did the Supra in conjunction with BMW as well, and the MR2s. But like the Corolla, the Carina, I mean, they're just, and the Camry, they're just boring. You know, that they are quality cars in terms of, you know, 3 times I've honked this system and I still don't know where I am. MG. The 90s Celicas were nice, man. MG HS hybrid now. Yeah, I'm a hybrid. I don't know. I think maybe I would have a try of one. But I'm very much, you know, engine and manual gearbox guy, me. But yeah. So okay, so let's just say I'm not personally into Vauxhall. I don't think this is the company I was mentioning before. I don't think Vauxhall make a nice looking car. I can't think of any. And the name as well, Vauxhall. It's supposed to be Opel, but yeah, Volvo and Skoda. Skoda was the car that people took the piss out of. Now, okay, Skoda can't name a car well with a gun to the head. The Skoda Superb. You know, I mean, whoever was in the marketing when they came out with Superb for the name of a car should be sacked. The car is good. It's fully featured. They're very good cars now. But man, they were the laughing stock before, weren't they? All the jokes. You know, how do you double the price of a Skoda, fill it full of petrol, and then there was a joke about something, and then the punchline is, how do you keep your hands warm in a Skoda? By pushing it, you know, like on the rear heater thing. Anyway, yeah. But no, Skoda make good cars. They just can't name them very nicely. Yeah, Volvo were boring, but Volvo have, you know, it's thanks to them that we have the seatbelt. And it really is thanks to them, because they could have patented that, and they chose not to. I always remember watching a video way back, it must still be on YouTube. I think it was a fifth gear video. And you remember those Volvo, what were they called? Was it like a GL90 or something? You know those big boxy ones, like the Estate? It looked like a big tank, big boxy tank Volvos. You know the ones I mean? Big square boxy ones. Those. Well, they did a crash test with that up against the little, I think it was a Renault, was it a Twingo? A little Renault Twingo, a little microcar thing. Was it a Twingo? It was a car of that size. I think it was a Renault Twingo, but if it wasn't, it was a car of that size. Yeah, that's the one, Mark. That's the one. And they did a head-on crash test between the Swedish tank versus this little Renault, and it wasn't a full-on nose-to-nose crash. They kind of offset it a little bit, you know, so it wasn't like perfectly in line. It was just a little bit off, just a little. And they sent both cars at 30 miles an hour towards each other. So what you're basically ending up with is the closing speed is 60 miles an hour, but the impact speed is 30. It's not 60, it's 30, right? They're coming at 30 at each other, and they smash, and the impact is 30, because it kind of cancels the other one out, right? And even at that speed, the crash was hellish. It was dramatic. And when you walked over and inspected the crash, the Renault, the little Renault, ate the Volvo for breakfast. Yeah, the opposite of what you would think. And they asked the question, which car would you most trust your family to be safe in? And you choose the Volvo, right? Because it's a great big freaking Swedish tank. And the little Renault smashed the Volvo to pieces, to the point where if you were like a driver or passenger in it, they would be cutting you out of the car. You couldn't even open the front door. Well, on the Renault, you could open the front door, and you would climb out with like bruising. And that was because the Renault had the Euro NCAP 5-star safety rating, and the Volvo was like the era before all that came in, you know. And it just shows the progress in car safety, because the Renault had all of those absorbent crash structures at the front. The Volvo didn't have any of that stuff, so the engine just got pushed into the dashboard, and the dashboard got pushed in and crushed your knees basically. It has to still be on YouTube. Just go look for it. Crash test Volvo, 5th gear crash test Volvo with I think it's a Renault Twingo or something. I'm not sure. It's a small car anyway. It's a little small car. And unbelievable. Unbelievable. Just the Volvo got demolished. Crazy. Shocking. Shocking. Right, so we have 2 high metal contents. Getting back to the game. Sorry, sometimes I drift. Yeah, you can say that. 35 years, man. It's a long time. I think if you've been there for that long, though, you kind of see patterns with certain cars, right? Like, which is the most stolen, you know? Like these days, what's the most stolen cars these days? Freaking Range Rovers and stuff like that, right? And it's because of that, and you know, parts prices, that puts all of our insurances up. Yeah, all the taxi drivers drive Skodas and Toyota, because they just last forever. You could, you know, I've seen a Skoda Octavia with almost 500,000 miles on it. 480, was it 480,000 miles or something? 480. As long as you look after them and service them, you know, regularly, you know, maybe a little bit more regular than what the manufacturers recommend. That's how I do mine. Mine's recommended to change the oil every 15,000, but I don't. I change it every 5. Yeah, I change my oil every 5,000 miles. To be fair, I don't use it that much, so it's fine. And the best, guys, is when you hear like people say, "Oh, I've had this oil in the garage for 10 years. Do you think it'll still be all right?" You know, and it's like, well, yeah, it's been under the ground for like a few million years. I don't think 10 years in your garage is gonna make a difference, matey. Yeah, it's fine. You're good to go. Yeah, never drink and drive. Yeah, of course, because you might spill it. You know, you can't ruin your seats. But yeah, no, drink and driving, no, there should be no, like, excuses or any such thing like that. That should be a, give me your license, we'll look after it for you kind of deal. But I don't drink, so I can never, unless they catch me with a cup of tea or something. But yeah, I don't drink, so that can never happen for me. I like to have a clear head when I'm driving, so I'm free of all of those things. Yes, I want my reactions to be and my spatial awareness to be as sharp as they can possibly be when I get in the car. It's working for me so far. I'm still here. And I've never had a major traffic accident. I've had a few scrapes and dings. Sometimes when I was a boy racer. Actually, you know what? I used to be a boy racer back in the day. And I've never had a crash because of going fast. Never. When I'm driving at speed, my concentration level just increases to where I probably wouldn't even hear you talking. Well, I would hear you talking to me, but yeah. It's when you're going normal speeds, slow speeds and stuff. You kind of take your focus off things, you're a bit more relaxed. Yeah, I've never had a crash at speed. Not once. And I don't believe I ever will. I'm not the boy racer anymore, but it's in me. I could do it, but I don't. I'm older now, so had my fun. I was on first name terms with the cops. Yeah, I even had one cop compliment me in my because he saw, oh, we've seen you speed a lot, and then he complimented me about it, and I asked him, can I use that in court? He says no. I was expecting to get a telling off from him. He pulled me to one side, and I thought, oh, I'm in trouble here. And I ended up getting a compliment instead, which was a bit weird, but okay, I'll take it. But yeah, I never crashed. I've had crashes, but at slow speeds. Oh, texting? Yeah, no, forget it. You might as well be drinking, it's the same thing. Yeah, no, texting is like... No. That's what we've got Cycling Mikey for. To stop people who do that. But not only just texting, but like being distracted with anything on the phone. But now you've got cars with great big tablet looking devices in them, with all sorts of stuff on there, and 1.3G, we have to be careful here. But stuff like climate control or air conditioning, whatever, that should never be on a screen, because you always have to press buttons and menus to get to it. They should always be buttons and knobs and twiddly things on your thing, so you can do it just by feel without having to look down. Not have to look at a screen to go comfort menu, air conditioning, left side, right side. Press this button. You have to keep your finger on it to make the temperature go down. No, man, come on. Ridiculous. Guys, why am I even here? See, this is what happens when you don't talk and play. Don't text and drive. I'm on a planet with geos. You know where I'm going to get footfall while I'm here. I think I saw geos, mistook it for bios, and then, oh, look at my shields. Paper. Made of paper, guys. Which is, yeah, my shields are just terrible. And I've got so many boosters on them as well. Minus 32 in the shade. How much difference is it in the sunshine? Minus 15. Okay. I'm looking right at you. Back in the shade. There's like 17 degrees, 17.6 degree difference. It varies. It varies from planet to planet. There's another thing you shouldn't do while you're driving. So, but I can't really say it because it's a family. Or I should say, there's one thing you shouldn't be getting done to you while you're driving. That's not a gear stick, love. Right, up we go. Right, that's all the notable bodies in this place sorted. And we can jump. Oh, yeah, so what I was saying earlier, guys. Nope, wrong one. Let's go to here. Yeah, can you imagine a crash happening at that moment, though, Steve? Yeah. From that day... Bob was known as Susie. Right, so yeah, clear destination. Right, now then. Go to route settings and choose economy. Right, how many, guys? 10,264 light years. How many jumps, if it'll even plot it? Too far? What's the limit then? For what's the? Is it 1,000 for economical? I think it's 1,000 light years. It's 20,000 for normal routing, isn't it? The limit, and then it might be 1,000 for economical routing. So in that case, what I'm going to have to do is write down the name of this system so I can come back to it. HH-Y, because B29-0. And I always put that, when I write a 0 now, I always put that diagonal line through it, like computers do, so I know. Yeah, 1K, yeah, I think you're right. So, if we go back to where I am, so how many jumps would it be to do 1,000 light years then? What are we here? Oof, God. Right, we need to come in a bit more then. No, I know it's going to want to be pretty exact on this. So... Okay, 920. And any advances on 920, 970, 954, 970. Let's go this one, 983. Okay, plot the route. So 983 light years. Look at that. Look at that. But we won't. Oh my God. So it's 119 or 118 jumps to go. What was it? 10,300 light years, but to do under 1,000, it's 77. But this way, we're not missing any systems out, you know. And does it remember my routing structure, which was this one, where we're missing out the M stars? Oh yeah, talking of routes. Have you guys, I haven't tried this. I might just try it on the stream live. There's a thing, I don't know how it works actually. Let me just have a quick look at it. It can take the route that you've done, I'm guessing from your log files, and create a video of your route. But I guess you paste in the log files, right? Yeah. So it's Elite Dangerous Astrometrics. Should we give it a go, guys? So right. Hold on. Hold on a moment. So let's get Astrometrics wherever you are. That one. And we need to reset the transformation. That'll do. And then we need to drag the bar from the top down. And so you just locate your Elite Dangerous Commanders journals in Windows, right? So if I do that, if I click onto there and I go to percentage user profile, and then I'll just go from there, and then it's saved games, Frontier Developments, Elite Dangerous, and then just click open, and that's it. Do I have to select the files? Ah. Now, I don't know if I have to actually physically select them. All the JSON files. Oh, sorry, all the log files. Be patient. They can. Once the file upload is complete, the server will start to process your data and generate a video file. You'll get a link, don't lose it. Currently the video is limited to 36,000 frames, which is at 35%, 20 minutes. Okay. Oh, 20 minutes, that's going to be slow then. These are your Commander journals. You can then use the form below to upload your journals. Ah, so do I just click open on the folder then? No. Alright, so I'm going to click all the log files. Oh god, there's a load of them. It can't be this. Surely you just submit the latest one. No. 3,017 files. Do you know how big that is though? There's a limit of 1,000 files for the upload. If you use the old uploader, you need to upload a lot of journal data. There is no base limit. Okay. Okay, so I guess they're not that big then. It's because it's reading that really fast. But this is going to include Rusty Dog and stuff as well, so it has to know. Oh, ooh. What can we do about that? Not a lot. Because the authenticity of the received data could not be verified. There is nothing you can do to resolve it. Ah. What if I just upload, say, the latest journal file, which would be, oh, I don't know, the one at the bottom. No, it won't be the one at the bottom. I'll just give it one file. Aha! So, okay. So what I need then is to upload. Okay, so date created, order, and then just upload, say, the last. When did I start coming back to Formadine? Let's go back as far as I'll go back as far as May. How many files is that? 121. Go. So maybe we were using the old uploader. I don't know. Right. Video type. Jumps per frame. Minutes per second. Minutes per second is what then? How does that work? It's not calculating your route in how many minutes you took, surely. Let's leave it jumps per frame. Video speed. 3 pixel jumps per frame. Okay, sounds about right. Sounds, yeah, like, yeah, okay. Zoom scale. Just, I don't know, just leave everything as it is. John Beamer, Rusty Dog, and Oliver Hardy. It's picked them all out, man. Optional map overlays. No, just make the project. Ready to go. We will begin processing your video shortly. The process usually completes in 30 to 60 minutes, often much sooner. However, it may take longer if your video is particularly long or if there is others ahead of you in the queue. Please also use the following link to check back here. Once the video is ready, your journals will be deleted from the server and the video download link will work for 24 hours after the video is generated. Your link. Do not lose your link. I won't. I will copy it. And I will also open it in a new tab. 13%. Right, we'll check back in. We'll check back in when that is sorted, and we'll take a look at the video of my journey. It looks like we're all going to be different colours. The Rusty one's going to be all over the place in the bubble. The Oliver Hardy one is going to be the same. And the John Beamer one should be coming from the bubble. It depends how far back I went. You know, it could be Formidine, back to the bubble in a fleet carrier, and then back to the Formidine, and then into the Errant Marches. Right, look at this jump, guys. 16 light years, no fuel. We could probably do all of these 77 jumps and still have fuel left. Actually, I didn't check. I'm just going to confirm that. On the last jump, do we still have fuel? We do. It's a solid line. Oh no! Don't do that. Frick. Yeah. Oh, 50 jumps now. It was 77 a minute ago. Yeah, it was a different jump we were doing. Why is it always different? Yeah, so we'll do a few jumps economy. We're not going to make much progress, but hey. We aren't going to make much progress. Not at all. Oh, it's complete. Download your travel history video. Okay, I'm going to grab that. It's, oh, the file's huge, guys. It's 2.2 megabytes. Yeah, megabytes, not gigabytes. I wonder what it's going to look like. Right, let's have a look. Go to desktop. Is it not just openable directly in the browser? Surely the browser can play an MP4 file, right? Oh my god, what is going on? I mean, it can't. Guys, this is... The video lasts for 12 seconds. It's a frickin' mess. Okay, so what we have is a close-up version and a not-so-close-up version. galactic version. So I'm going to show it to you guys now. Let's just transition back to the game a sec. I can switch the window to MPC. Oh, it's not even going to display that. Change the capture method. Nope. There we go. Right, did it say, right, so Rusty Dog is red. John Beamer is green. I was in a Mandalay. How far back am I? I'm down here. Wait. What's going on? Why is it down here? This is me back. Oh, I know what this is. Right, so this is me coming from the bubble. I don't know why the things appear then. This is me coming from the bubble down to the Formidine. Wasn't this when we were in the Errant Marches and then we went down to the fleet carrier and then came back again? No. We went to the fleet carrier, then we went into another sector above. We went to a sector above in order to log with another carrier that had genomics on it, because this one didn't, down here. Then we came back down again, and now we've moved across into the Errant Marches. What then is this? This looks like a linear version of this somehow. You see this little loop here? That's repeated here. What the hell am I looking at? Play it again, Sam. This is Rusty here, the red one. What is this line? What? I don't get it. It's cute, but I think maybe just mess around with the settings a little bit. So it says Rusty Dog, Federal Corvette. Does that change? Yeah, Mandalay, Panther Clipper, Mandalay, Caspian, Mandalay, Type 11, Caspian. This is John Beamer. I was in a Type 11 for a while. I was. Yeah, we had to use that to go and get the materials we needed to build the Caspian with. Medium Transport 01. That might be a Cobra 5. I'm not sure, because this is the way they've been naming these things. I don't know. Interesting. We seem to have a vertical profile here, a horizontal profile here, and then a top down. What is going on? This bit is the only part that I understand. But what's the Rusty Dog account doing down here? And here? Oh, okay, that's a different one. What's it doing here? Let's get back to the game. I don't know what's going on there. Interesting. I'll have to mess about with it. Oh, and guess what? Frontier crash report. The game crashed. That's because we were messing with other apps that we shouldn't have been messing with while my overlays were on there. Let's jump straight back in. Yeah, interesting vid. Yeah, 1,000 jumps for 10,000? Maybe. Yeah, it's going to be a big number, isn't it? Either way. Yeah, thanks, Panopi, for that one. Yeah, on Economic 1000. Yeah. So, 1,000 We're gonna have to plot that route again. Caspiano. Are we still gonna be near the sun? Have we melted? Speeding. Yep. Don't drink and fly. Replot the route, please. 76 now. What the hell? A minute ago you were telling me it was 49. It's time for making your mind up. Okay, are we discovered? Right, I like these. We're in an A-class star system. Oh yeah, of course we're not in Super Cruise. But we have our hard points out for some strange reason. Tell you what, talking of the Cobra, I don't know if it's just me or I'm just dreaming this, but looking out of the window here, all the framework around the windows on this ship reminds me of a Cobra 5. Or am I seeing things? Yeah, it's probably just me. Anyway. Right, we've got some HMCs. Let's see if we've got any terraformables. I hope that our little widgets are keeping up with us. Right, 311 on that one. So that is a rocky world, right? No, high metal content, damn it. Nothing in the Goldilocks zone, apparently. I'll double check it though, just for now. I'll double check it with Elite Observatory Corps, but I think it's fair to say it's right. Icy? Rocky. Alright, alright. Right, high metal content. And metal rich. Right, so according to this, there's no notable ammets. So, let's just confirm that with Elite Core, just to make sure. It's a good thing I made sure then, isn't it? Or is it? Wait a minute. Yeah, it should. Okay, so I think. No. Ah, it's telling me here undiscovered terraformable high metal content body. But that's in D13-0. We're not there. We've moved. We're in D13-1. So that was the previous system. So there is literally nothing here of note in this system. Nothing. So the widget and the overlay thing, it is correct. Whoa, 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 stop, stop, whoa, 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 stop, stop, stop. What are you doing? Why are we jumping to a Class M? Why are we jumping to a Class M route? Class M, disabled, not there. Apply filter to route. So no M stars. Unless, of course, you're doing it because it's necessity. But I've got a bigger jump range, so you could jump me to some... That's a K. You could jump me to there. That's an A. I wouldn't mind jumping down to that one, actually. I'd love to find any O's, but I don't know if there is any. No hose. F. Why is it included an M in a route where it's been told not to include M's? Let me just replot this. $56 now. Okay, now we're going to a Class F. Oh no, weird. Weird. I don't think I've really used the economy route for more than a few jumps. I have had to use it in the past when I've been super low on fuel and I've needed to do like multiple jumps to get to a scoopable star, because I was surrounded by Towery stars, or you know, the Class T's and Class Y's and stuff, or Class L's, those things, and I was desperately low on fuel, and yeah, I had to jump like 3 or 4 jumps, or maybe 5. I think it was a few, and I could do it on economy mode, and then scoop. I was able to do it. So it kind of really saved the day. Let me just check that this is fresh. Okay. And the nearest sun is, well, it looks a bit too close, but it doesn't look like at the moment there's any orbit lines around it. But until we discover planets, we won't know where the other orbit lines are. But there's one running straight through it, because there kind of has to be. But if there was something behind, it would flash. You would, like this blue pulse, you would see that on the sun, and we're not seeing it. I'm going to move away anyway, just to be safe. Right, let's scan the system and see what there is. Oh, quite a few, eh? Wish we could engineer this thing. They could just do it for us. All this zooming in and going around. Lazy, that's what it is. Lazy, yep. Yes, way back in the day, guys, we used to scan planets. We didn't have this. You used to have to fly to the planets just to get the basic scan on each of them. And now the FSS gets the basic scan on all planets, no matter where you are. It just does it straight from here. But now, if you obviously if you want to map that planet, you have to go. I don't think we'll be able to send out hypersonic probes that do light speed and supercruise. Yeah, supercruise probes that can go and map. Like they get to a planet and then they burst into a lot of clusters of millions of them, and they map the entire planet in one go. So you can map a planet that's thousands of light seconds away, all from here. But no, we don't have it. Sounds like something you'd find in Thunderbirds or something. Really? Nothing here so far? Nothing notable? No bios? Look at this lot. If there's anything notable, it'll pop up on my screen. So I know I'm not missing anything by just coming straight in and out like this. That's the handy thing about the widget. I don't have to like go in, wait for the features to pop up. Nope. Because sometimes they're blocked by that zoom error thing. I don't know if I can generate it though. You know, failed zoom error. You have to wait for it to disappear. That one. Adaptive zoom failed. 3 geos. Clusters. Ah, there's a few then. There's more than one cluster because we've just had to do 2 there. Which is unusual, but okay, it happens. My God. I'm nearly at the end and there's nothing notable in this entire system. Wow. How freaking boring is that? So that's D13.2. Has anything been reported by? Yeah, we've got two things noticed on Elite Observatory Core, and that is that planet A3FA and A3DA are nested moons. Literally the biggest, most boring beige system you can find. But plenty of landables. Hey, it's probably got some really nice vistas, you know, views on some of these places. We should just pick one and land on it. Wow, 290. If you pick just a random one, just far away, land on it, then when somebody else visits this system, they'll say, what the hell did he just come to this one for? But no one's ever found it before. So how many years is it going to take before anybody else comes here? Radius 739. Radius 663. They're quite smaller. If you had the fuel, you could circumnavigate that in an SRV. Yeah, it would take a while. Oh, that one, look, 400 kilometers radius. Let's go to that one. Let's have a look. Let's see what the surface is like. I'm curious. Some of these non-atmospheric worlds, landables, they got some lovely terrain. For some reason it seems they can afford to be a bit more, I don't know, diversive. there's more diversity and like more chance of them being mountains and chasms and stuff than on atmospheric worlds. At least that's what I've found. But it's not always the case, but in general. This is a very small planet then, 412 kilometers in radius. So I might as well pop it with a probe and then just go land on it. Okay, so it doesn't look too remarkable, but there is a mountainy zone here. You can see, look at the surface on the top. See on the actual horizon thing? It looks like a potato. There's no roundness to it. It's that small. Man, look at this. I think we can get... no, couldn't make it. Trying to level up before we got to the drop point, but no. Well, there's no chance of landing this down here, I don't think. But I know somebody. I know a guy called Nomad. Will certainly be able to land down here. Grab the footfall, which is just a case of getting out the seat, right? Or do we have to actually move? I won't move. Okay. There we go. I have to just move forward a bit. Yeah, see, it's a lot more mountainous. No one's ever set foot on this planet, guys. Undiscovered system. Some nice detailing over there as well. I like that. Not so much here, it looks kind of meh. But over there? Yep. Where's the mother? There she is. It would never reach. Okay. Minus 51 degrees here. I was curious to what it would look like. This might be risky. Risky for a biscuit. You can so easily hit a mountain and destroy this thing. Just don't. Oh, see, even do that going forwards. Hey, got Steam. Greetings, my man. Right, I've got another freaking song stuck in my head. I can't shift it. Simple Minds? Guys, is it Simple Minds? Don't you forget about me. Is that Simple Minds? I don't know why it's in my head. It just appeared. It spawned. Don't you forget about me. I don't know. My mind says Simple Minds, but I could be wrong. I must have heard it recently. Yeah, I must have done. Anyway. Yes, how you doing, Mr. Got Steam? Oh, bugger off. Wait, before you do, can we jump? Yeah, that's better. Jumping to another A, Class A star. That might have been an M if I hadn't obliterated it from the route. "29 light years." So on the economic route, I guess it can jump you anywhere up to your light year range still, right? Yeah, not so much got Steam, but you know, still streaming, still breathing. But yeah, thanks. The servers are down. Na, 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 na. Na, 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 na. And the servers are down. You son of a bitch. Mm, 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 mm. What happened there then? Eh? Mush? What happened? Alright. Mauve adder. No route set. You've forgotten, have you? Well, ain't that just swell? Alright. Enough of you then. Let's get the route settings, just make sure that they're correct still. Yep. Just applying that, reapplying that. Go back to route settings, choose this. Whoa, stop. What on earth is this? What's this? Have you not been giving me, have you been pretending I've got 3 tons of cargo? For how long? Oh, you basket of fruit. What is this? Oh, limpets. Am I carrying limpets? How much is that hampering me? Nothing. 0.04, I think. It's not even enough for me to worry about. Okay. Let's jump to where we were originally going to, which is EW, Rob, capital B, and capital B again, and capital H, they're all capitals. And capital Y, capital B, small 2, big 9, dash, medium size 0. Plot that route, baby. See, the jumps remaining at the top of the screen tells me the system we were going to. It remembered when Frontier forgot. That's about to change. 125. There's a DSSA fleet carrier in that system apparently. Oh, we are jumping into a neutron, guys. Danger. Oh god. That is bright. Holy crap. It's a A-class star, isn't it? Wait a minute, did we do this system? What have we got here? 3. And the D-scan, the honk, tells us 3. We can jump. And apparently the hard points are deployed now. Yike, that is bright. There we go. The brightness of the white one takes away the brightness of the yellow one. Guess which stream we're going to enter. Left or right? I wonder. Somehow I think it's going to be this one. Oh, that was my fault, guys. I accelerated out of it thinking we would have enough time to supercharge. That's on me. How far off was I? Okay, couple of seconds. Well, fair enough. Man, this next jump is going to be 507 light years. That's a big jump, though. See, we're going to miss everything in between now. But okay, just this once. Now we can't peel off the next one either. Look at this, how red this is. It's a brown star, but it doesn't look brown from here. Come on, don't crash. I know it's 500 light year jump, but this is ridiculous. Well done. Interesting. This is the system map. They must have taken the picture at night. What's happening to the game, guys? If it's going to keep doing this, I'll do something else. Yeah, I hear you. I've never had a black screen on the maps before. What's it doing? Well done. Oh God, look at this lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, we jumped in on this one? This is unusual. Usually we jump in at the top. Oh, I've got to see the oral review on this one. How is that? Oh, look at this. What? So C and E have their own little orbit around here, intersecting with A and B. So A and B is the orange ring. That's their orbit. And this one, if I can pinpoint it, how do I highlight the other ring? No, not you. No, I don't want your, that's your orbit. So E is going around C. But who's making the other orbit? Wait, is it on the other side? Right, A's going around there. Guys, this orbit line here. Who's doing that? A's doing its little thing around here, but it's also going around here. B is doing this and going around. Who's doing the big one? Am I missing somebody? I don't think so. Oh, hello. We have a D inside going around C. I don't know who's on this ring here. Surely it's one of these two. Okay, very weird. You see, they're using the old style. See, modern day would tell you 5.6 billion years, but they're using the old style, 5,630 million. I like this. I prefer this old style. The old, is it the, what are they called now? Is it long scale and short scale? Is that what they're called? And this is the long scale version. I prefer that. I can't figure out who's doing that other big orbit, guys, and it's driving me nuts. Who's on that line? Okay, never mind. How many bodies was there? Did we honk it? Yeah, we did. Right, let's have a look, see what's here. An unusual system. Ah! We haven't scanned all the planets in yet, that's what it is. Let's get them all scanned in, then look at the orrery map, and then we'll see who's on that orbit. Yeah, I didn't scan everything in. That would answer my question then. 2 bios. Interesting in a system like this. Okay. That was a nice little find. Oh, please be bacteria and tectonicus. Don't be campestris and fascicular again. Let's not have that. See what I mean about the adaptive zoom failed? You'd have to wait to see what the information is. But yeah, the widget seems to be behaving itself very nicely. So I'm going to find a platform to make it available on so that people can, not only people can download it easy, but also I can keep a track of the downloads, just out of my own curiosity. And what I might do as well is, if I do the video on how to install and use, I may package that video. I don't know whether to package, it depends on the size, because the files are only a few K. If I package the video with it, it's going to be a lot bigger. So I think I'll just, in the README, I'll put a link to the video on YouTube, which will be unlisted. Right. Okay, show me what you got. Now, who's lighting up that big ring now? Because all the stuff's... Go over here. There you go. Wait, no, which way round am I? So A's doing that ring. So who's doing the other ring? Any of you guys? Not you? Well, it's not going to be any of you lot. Okay. Right. Show me this way. So we've got E and C. No, C and D all around each other. And then they in turn go around E. And then you've got A and B which go around each other. And they in turn share the same orbit ring. So what's the other orbit ring for? Anyway, let's see. What plantages do we have on 3 and 4A? Good evening, Andy. 07, my man. Let's find out with the Elite Observatory Core. Right, one of the planets we're going to miss out because it's Campestris and Persicula. They're $1 each. Never mind. So, the other one though, it's not Stratum Tectonicus. It's Bacteria and Fonticulua. But good ones. Good bacteria, good Fonticulua. See, on planet 4A, the icy world, we've got Bacterium versicolor, 1 million. Fonticulua campestris, 1 million. Now that will translate into 10 million if I choose to do it. However, on planet CD3, which I will target now, we have the same bacteria and Fonticulua, but the genus, no, the species is different. So we have Bacterium informum, which is 8.42 million, the best one you can find, and Fonticulua lapida, which is 3.11 million. So the planet will total 11.53 multiplied by 5. What we're looking at, about 56, 57 million for this planet. Let's go. I'm gonna, yeah, 57 million I'm guessing. We'll find out exactly on the widget as soon as we, on the exploration widget when we get down there. I don't know, should I do planet 4A as well? Might be a bit of a distance away. But yeah, that was nice to come to a system like this and find... Oh, I should maybe avoid system mapping. It's a good thing I'm not heading directly towards that planet, isn't it? Frontier, if you crash me into that planet before you display the map, I don't hear anything now. Oh my god, the servers are so slow. Like, what is going on? Not a good day for exploration if the maps are going to be like that. You keep getting disconnected. I've had one crash and then the system maps have just lagged. Like, yeah, they're just lagging really, really badly. How long are we into this? Because it might be just tempting to switch to something else. 2 hours. 2 hours, 11 minutes. And now you're overshooting, right? It's never good enough, is it? You just lost a mission? Jesus. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with this. Oh, yeah, we want it for the map, don't we? Please both be on the same map. Please both be on the same map. Please, please, please. Don't make me jump up and down.
Surface scanned by 50%. Surface scan complete.
Okay, we head for the crater. Because then we've got a greater chance of getting something. Right, so there's the crater, and as you can see, bacteria's there. It's a bit spotty, spiffy, but it's there. So yeah, we've got a crater chance in the greater. What? Yeah. So if I land on the edge, well, inside the edge, I can just travel forwards. Yeah, there's people now I've seen on the forums that they want options to turn this grid off. They're not liking it too much. So 185 heading. We're on too steep an angle. We need to shallow this out. Don't black out. There you go. All right, we've got the whole crater to find these two. Ponticulua lapida should be easy. Sorry, Frontier. I'm going to do these two signals and then I'm out of here. This is no good. Well, that was bloody fast. Bloody hell. I barely touched the key to get to the codex and it was there already. Turbo. Okay, yeah. So, Fonticules. Lapida. Oh, I haven't come across those guys for a while. Yeah. And how many backs do we need? Right, Fonticules. I thought I'd actually killed the throttle. Right, 185, so we need to be up 5 degrees to go back. So, okay, we have bacteria and Fonticulia both here. Let's scan the back in. You're not really sure why you're watching a stream on exobiology. Well, I don't know, mate. Maybe because it's relaxing and chilling and something to put on in the background. Yeah, well, stand by, man, because I might transition to a Le Mans Ultimate in a minute and do some racing. These servers are going to stay this slow. I'm not sure that on the exobiology widget, I'm not sure that the unscanned plants need to be ghosted, like in grey. You can see the bacteria in grey. I don't know if it needs to be. Wow, even that's not close. Down there, should we run? No, I'm kidding, I'm kidding. Nomad, open the doors. I was joking. I'm not going to run all the way down there. It's a bit too far. Fixed prototype at Laguna. You mean the... By fixed, you mean the restricted ones, or... I know they've done they did a big update, didn't they, where did they redo Le Mans? The Le Mans track? They redid something to it? I don't know. Yeah, I haven't played it for a while, and there's been a few updates. I did try the 2 new tracks. Oh, the P2 ELMS, right. I like the unrestricted ones, man. They're fun. It's a proper bloody test. Those and the hypercars, because, well, they don't have anything to help you out. No ABS, no traction. Yeah. Yeah, I want to try it. And I've heard that the developer of LMU was saying that they are open to doing historical content. So some of the old Le Mans stuff. That sounds a bit juicy. I wouldn't mind seeing that, the old Merc CLK. You know, the one that flipped? The Mark Webber one that flipped many years ago? Yeah, that one. That era, that would be nice. Gentlemen, start your engine. Alright, that's you done. From too cool you are. Right, now we need some backy. There we go. Slam her down. Oh, you know what? On the subject of sim racing, I've seen a few videos on it already, but I've not tried it yet. But I am very curious to see what it's like. Very curious to see what it's like. people are making a bit of a fuss about rallying in BeamNG. Have you tried it? Because it doesn't look too bad, but what I like is like in AC Rally, in Assetto Corsa Rally, you approach the stage. You know, you approach the marshal at the beginning of the stage. You do the stage, and then you drive to the marshal at the end of the stage, right? Fair enough. On this one, on BeamNG, yeah, you approach this. You do the same as AC Rally, but in between one stage and the next one, you have to physically drive on the public roads with traffic to get to the next stage, which might be, I don't know, 2, 3, 4, 5 kilometers away, which is pretty neat. Driving, I think that's probably how it is, right? I don't know. Driving a real rally car on the roads, and yeah, just to get to the next stage. But BeamNG is known for the damage model, so might be interesting. Yeah, 57.65 million. This planet. Very cool. Yeah, I've got BeamNG. I don't know if mine's up to date. It's on Steam, so I guess it must be. Well, these three were easy to find. Sorry, man. Nomad. Don't you forget about me. See? Can't get it out my frickin' head. It's Simple Minds. I know it is. Oh. Minus 215 degrees. Minus 210 in the sun. Still a bit nippy. You'd have to put your big coat on. That wasn't bad. 57 million. Thanks to the bacteria and a decent sized Fonticular as well. Decent size in terms of financial reward. Right, straight boosting from here. No thrusters. 2.1 kilometers. No thrusters yet, just turning. Spinning. And we're 700 meters on the other side. Great. That's another song stuck in my head now I've said that. What is going on with my head today? As soon as I said the other side, Adele popped in. What is it? Hello from the other side? Hello from the other side. Why? That popped in. It's alright for you guys. I have to live with this. I know what you're thinking. So do we now. Yeah. I don't know. Need a sedative. Look at that sun. Jeez. And there's another one up there. And another one over there. Simple Minds, thank you. Yeah, I figured it was early stuff. I've got a couple of their albums. They did a song about the space shuttle. Well, it mentions the space shuttle, where the space shuttle screams. No, we're not doing a thing. All right, I guess we are then. I thought, yeah, okay. Fair enough. At least, okay. I may have done the other planet, but it doesn't matter now. Okay, EXO, you can disappear, thank you. $28. or Venti 8. Oh, something going to go on in between here? Oh, unusual. There we go again. Unusual, that's all I said. All I said. It's not unusual to be... No. What's going on? Stop jumping, don't jump. I don't know what it is. There's keywords. No, this one. Which one? Sundown, you better take. Doesn't ring any bells. Maybe if I heard some music with it. Because it might be one of those where I'm suffering from misheard lyrics. Sundown. Sundown. Sundown rings a bell. The rest of the sentence doesn't ring any bells though. No, I've got a couple of Simple Minds albums, and one of them, it's got the song like "She's a River" and Gordon Lightfoot. No, I don't know. 4 bios. Planet is worth. It's listed 5 of them. Okay, it's not worth. Okay. Between 5 and 6.35 million. She's a river. Yeah, but that was the era. That was the time I was listening to Chris Isaac, Wicked Game, and just staring at Helena Christensen from the video, Wicked Game. Yeah, I was in Madrid at the time that was out. And I know that because she was on the... Helena Christensen was on the cover of... was it Vogue? I remember going in a shop in Spain, like a newsagent thing. And she was on the... Yeah, I think it was Vogue. Not that it matters, but yeah. It was one of those type of magazines. Well, look at this place for bios. Good God, 44544. It would be worth it if we did all of them, you know, money-wise. If we, worst case scenario would be 5, so 25, 50, 100, 25, 100, but I don't know, maybe 130, 140 million. In this system alone so far. Yeah, Striker poses Madonna. Vogue. Yeah. What's the one where she sings about James Dean and all that stuff in the lyrics? Something James Dean in the lyrics. That's Madonna, isn't it? She did a song in one of her later albums after that. And there was a gunshot at the end of it. I think it was about a hitman or something. And there was a gunshot. Oh, no, it was not Beautiful Stranger. No, I can't remember. 07 FDD. Vogue. Yeah. Hello, Freaky. Strike a pose. Oh, maybe, yeah, it was Vogue, wasn't it? That was that one. Yeah, with James Dean. Yeah, it is. It is that one. Yeah. Wasting time. With one missing. Nope. False positive. Where are you? Do you have your own orbit? It's such a confusing map, this, the way it is, because look where B is, and then if we circle all the way around, now it's here, and it doesn't feel to me like I did full circle. Now why are the lines bent now? See, they're bending from left going upwards to the right. Now it's the other way around. Like I'm in a freaking washing machine. There you are. Yes, there's no escape for the princess this time. Okay, so the one that's guaranteed to have 5 is planet AB3D. So what do you say? That's 7.35 million on that one. The problem with all of these planets is there's multiples. So we'd have to scan, 16, 20, 21. We'd have to take 21 bios times 3, so it's 63 samples with the gun to do this system. And it's all the same stuff. Bacterium, Concha Frutexa, Stratum Peleus, and Tussock. It's the same basically on every one except for 3D, which is confirmed to have a specific which one is its confirmed oh, okay, I don't know because all of them, so 3D has got 5 and Elite Observatory Core lists 5 different ones, but it also lists those 5 exact ones for all the planets that have got 4. So 3B, 3C, 3E and 3F are we're going to lose one of those bios in each case. I'm guessing it's going to be Concha Labiata, which will bring each planet down to 5 million. Whereas Concha Labiata will be included on 3D, but for some reason gets us 1 million more. Oh yeah, of course it does, because even if Concha Labiata stays, another one will still have to go. Okay, yeah, no, okay, the maths makes sense. However, guys, do we do it, or should we switch to a different game? Mappage. Okay, quick. So it's here basically. It's all of these. I guess we'll end up doing all of them, but it's not, yeah. Like, how many times are we going to have to come up into space for each one? Hello, Lucas. 07. Can you imagine if all of these bios are on the same map? I mean, not going to happen, of course, but it would be nice. Just one landing, scan everything in. So we'll go to the map that's got the most bios on it. Or maybe it's biros. Is that where all the lost biros go? Look at them all. Bio heaven. There's a thought. I suppose this is me going off on a random tangent. I suppose if you work in a churchyard and you bury the wrong person in the wrong plot hole in the ground, that would be classed as a grave mistake, would it not? Yeah, I think so. These are things we have to ponder, guys, in our downtime. not when you're playing a game. Right. Let's see who's on what map and where, and 2 probes. Okay. Very small planet then. Does that mean we can squash everything into one map?
Surface scanned by 50%.
Baki?
Surface
Concha, yeah, you would be an arse. Concha survived? Oh, wow, okay. So it's this planet's worth 6 million then. It was Stratum Palaeus that disappeared. Right, so Bacterium and Concha are different. Concha and Futexa can be on the same. So let's do Concha and Futexa, and we'll do the crater, because Concha and Futexa are both in that crater. And I will confirm it. Futexa, Concha. But they're not, they don't always match, but here they do. So we'll get Concha Futexa from in here, and then back. Oh, where's Tussock? I don't suppose we have a sharing. Caring is sharing, no. So Tussock, does it share with bacteria? Yes, Tussock and bacteria share, and Concha and Futexa share. Okay. Ooh, jeez. Stop it, brain. I just said Concha and Futexa share. When I said share, it doesn't mean you can implant. What is it? Believe? Do you believe in life? That was share, wasn't it? Yeah, that just popped in my head. What is going on, man? My brain's just, my neurons are connecting words with song lyrics and stuff. Oh, I don't know what's going on. It has to stop. Oh, not again. Who did stop? You got to stop. Enough. Yep, I know there's another song with enough in it as well. Right. Think of something different. Think of... Look at that list of bios, my god. Oh, don't. If I could turn back time. Like earlier today I heard the word, or I read the word illusion. And then in my head it was illusion. Dun, 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 dun. Illusion. That was a good song, that, actually. Imagination, right? That's 80s, isn't it? Imagination with illusion. Yeah, good song. Good song. This is Concha. Searching for a destiny that's mine. Self-raising flower. I honestly thought Concha was going to disappear, because normally that's the one to go, but maybe on another planet that only has 4, it'll be the one to go. I guess it's going to be a little bit random. I don't think it's going to be Stratum every time, but I don't know. We'll see. Ooh. The edge of the crater looks nice, doesn't it, against that lighting? Ooh, hello. Have we rebooted? Why don't I have my screenshot program? There we go. Don't you? Stop it. Forget about me. What's the distance on this? Oh, 150. I could have run there. I could have run to you. Oh. Right, now I've got a frickin' Ryan Adams medley going on. Cuts like a knife. Yep. Waking Up the Neighbours album. I remember I used to have that one on cassette playing in the car years and years ago. Cuts like a knife. That was the one with Everything I Do It For You. That was that album, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Right, what's the other one we're looking for? Where are you? There you are. Hello, Frutexa. Right, there's no song with the word Frutexa in the lyrics, so just concentrate on Frutexa. Frutexa, Frutexa, Frutexa. It's been a long journey through Texas. That's not even a song, you just made it up. Right, Frutexa fairer. I can't say fairer than that. And that is also 150 meters to the next sample. It's official, guys. My brain has actually gone back to the 80s now. I thought I'm okay with Aha, Take On Me. I'm okay with that. But if Rick Astley pops into my head, oh God. I was going to say, if Rick Astley pops into my head, just shoot me. Too late. Yes, Rick, you are going to give me up. Get out of my head. Back in the Rick Astley days, guys, I had a friend of mine who used to like to listen to Rick Astley, and I was never a fan. The guy was way too cheesy for my liking. back in those days. The never gonna give you up was just, and then they memed it on the internet as if we hadn't been tortured enough. Ah. Yeah, you'd be watching. Remember, you'd be watching a video on YouTube, you know. And back in the 18th century, the Victorians would never gonna give you up, never gonna, like, it would just be in a video somewhere. And wasn't there a phrase for it? Wasn't it rickrolled or something? You got rickrolled. Ah, my God. That song got memed to death. People. Right. Let's go get the tussock and the backy. The bacteria. And then we'll get a value of this particular planet, which we believe will be 5.98 million, so let's call it 6. So the end result should be just a smidge under 36 million. It should be 35 million. So wait a minute, if we're losing 2 off times 5, which will be 10 times 4, that's 40 off. Is that right? We're losing 40 on every 2? I think so. So 40 off. Wait a minute. 40 off 30 million. Well, it'd be 4, no, 0.4. So 29.96 or 29.6. Stop overthinking it. Just do it. Get up there. Should I just list off the song titles that pop into my head as it happens? Be easier, wouldn't it? Invisible Touch, Genesis. That's the one that's in my head right now. No reason. Right. So tussock and bacteria, yeah, that's pretty good for me. So we'll come back and just land on a big blue bit. I know exactly where I'm going. Going to be diving over to the left here into this big blue spot right here. Very nice. Rick Astley, never going to give you up. And for some reason, Vanessa Paradis, Jola Taxi. This has to stop. Right. Which one is this one? Horasis. Oh. Yeah. You're not in this now. You know, I come out of the thing, I boost, and then I kill the throttle. And then I look down and the throttle has not been killed. Oh, I guess we're doing this now. Right, can you hold steady? Sometimes it holds dead steady, sometimes it's all over the place. Tussock Penatis yellow. Distance 200 metros. 200 metros. 200. Oops, shit. There's probably one close by I could have run to. Run to you, Brian Adams. I wish this thing could yaw a bit faster though. Alright. Looks like there's nothing in the vicinity. Smooth. Oh God. Smooth operator, Sade. Fucking hell. This is Sade, isn't it? Smooth operator. Stop. Oh well. There's worse afflictions, I suppose. Oh, right there. Doom, doom, doom. Yep, Pet Shop Boys, Western Girls. Yep, why not? Didn't mention it. So that's what those things look like. It's just on a, those displays, they're just on a bar at the top. Okay, I'm sure it means something to somebody in the design room. Right, bacteria. Where are you, bacteria? Yeah, these window frame things, they can really get in the way of seeing stuff. I wish they'd made them a bit thinner. Still, we're managing. Right, so the moment I do this first scan, we'll get the exact plantage value, which I'm guessing is 29.6. Come on, Frontier, speed your servers up, replace the hamster in the wheel, let's go. Dear Commanders, we're sorry about the server issues yesterday. Or I should say, we apologise for yesterday's server issues, but the elastic broke. Take your time. Take it easy, the Eagles. Ah, now the next one, or the one before it on the album. Peaceful, easy feeling, is it? I was running down the road trying to loosen my load. No, yeah, I got a peaceful, easy feeling. Yeah, that's the one in my head now. Come on! Take it to the limit. The Eagles. Oh. Talk to me, guys. Get this. Help me get these songs out of my head. They're not bad songs. It's just, it's drive me up the wall. Oh, Not Pink Floyd The Wall, please. Right. Oh, what is it? 29.92. So how does that work? So we're losing 0.08 off 30 million on a planet worth 5.98. So we're losing 0.02. Oh, 0.02 over the whole, over all of the bios, over all 4 bios. But because we're getting footfall, surely, no, not surely at all then. If you multiply 5.98 times 5, for every multiple you're losing that 0.02. So you'd be losing 0.1. So why isn't it 29.90? Right. I want calculator time 5.98 times 5. 29.90. I'm correct. Why are you showing 29.92? Where are you getting the 92 from? Where's this 0.02 coming from? Because it's calculating 11.76. This is freaking interesting. So, okay, let's have a look. So, Concha labiata is valued at 2.35. Multiplied by 5 is 11.75. It's put 11.76. Aha. Are you rounding up? And Elite Observatory Core is rounding down. Aha, interesting. Is Elite Observatory Core correct to round down? Or are we correct to round up? To the penny, to the nearest penny. So Frutexa apparently has a value of 1.63 multiplied by 5. 8.15, we've got 8.16. That's where the extra 0.02 comes from. And those two. Okay, I know for a fact, I don't know about Elite Observatory Core, but I know for a fact that the numbers listed here are directly from the journal. Or are they? Nope, I think they could be directly from a list that I fed it from the Elite Dangerous Wiki. Okay, well, we're arguing over 0.0, like a hundredth of a credit. So I'm not going to be, well, a hundredth of a, no, it's not a hundredth of a credit. It's because it's in the millions, but yeah. Okay. So who's right? How much is Concha? 2.35 or 2.36? Concha labiata. No, it's not. It's 2.35 something, like 2.356 or 2.357. Who cares? Who cares? Oh, I'm not putting up with this, guys. It's just ridiculous. So which planets have we got left after this one? C, I'm not going to do them today. C, D, E, and F. I'll wait for Frontier to get their servers back online properly. By online, I just mean working properly. Don't you? Oh. Right, I know the bacteria is 500 away, but I would rather walk than get out of the thing again. It'll be quicker. What is that? Is that some? No, it's not just you. No, there's been other people here as well saying that their game, somebody lost a mission because the game crashed. I've had a game crash today. The system maps and the transitions from craft to on foot is super slow. It was gaslighting you with please check your internet. Yeah. Yeah. Maybe the world's getting DDoS attack. You just got kicked out again and now it won't connect. You know what? Compared to what you guys are getting, I'm kind of being lucky here. Although I say that, have I just jinxed it? No, look, I got straight out. Smokey Robinson. Now it won't connect at all. Oh my god. Yeah. I think we're done for today with Elite Dangerous. We've done 3 hours anyway. Time to switch it up. I'm just going to switch to a new stream straight away. I'm not even going to schedule it. I'm just going to go dive straight in as soon as I've got everything set up. But before I set it up though, I want to check something that see if it works. Because I don't want to set up my gear only to find out that it works or doesn't work or whatever. Let's have a look. Right, let's go to the ship first. Oh, bloody Nora. Is this the red arrows? Frickin' hell. You're not part of a stunt team here, just get us safely on board. I've never noticed that before where it says retrieved. It's the little things. Right. The overlay has performed flawlessly. No hitches, no glitches, no asking Claude to do an update, nothing. Yeah, it's all good. So if we're going to get this, I reckon this 29.9 is going to be roughly around the minimum we're going to get for the rest of the planets in this system. I will do them all. I'll get them all done. Why not? Yeah, and then I can really pile on the exobiologist elite rank. Really pile that on now. And there's been nothing really to map in terms of the exploration rank either. So that's been a shame. Like we've come well, that's not true, is it? We've had a couple of terraformables, but like there's been no water worlds or anything. Okay. Right, guys, I'm going to end this one and then I'm going to start another one, which you might not be around for because it might not interest you, but I'm going to put my wheel on the desk, but I'm not going to do it straight away because there's something I want to test first. And if that works, that should be a bit of fun. And then I'll go into Le Mans Ultimate. You might need a paint job. Absolutely, that the paint's come off this. I don't know how much though. You don't know what the integrity of the paintwork is. Like your own ship can't tell you. You have to dock and find out. It's weird, isn't it? You think here maybe they could tell you your ship's overall integrity and your paint. You know, like when you go for that additional maintenance, whatever. Yeah. Well, guys, if you want to pop back in a few minutes with the new stream, you can. I'm just going to try and get something started. I don't know if I'll be able to even stream the old game, but I'll try. But yeah, just check back in a few minutes if you want. It's a change of pace. And then hopefully we'll do Elite a bit later in the week and Frontier can maybe get their servers back on, because I don't know if they're going to be working today or anyone's going to do anything today. So it might not be till tomorrow, but it is proving to be a bit slow. You watch it be all dead fast now. Of course it is. Anyway, I'm going to switch it up to something else. Just for a little while. Not for too long. So guys, thank you so much. I appreciate your time. And I will catch you on the next stream, which will be shortly. Very shortly. Yeah. Stand by. And thank you so much. Goodbye for now. Bye-bye.